Excuse me? Hi there. Would you like, um, would it be okay if I sort of walked with you? Thanks. Um, I'm sorry to interrupt. Oh, I know you weren't saying anything, but you might have been thinking about something, and I'm sorry if I interrupted a thought you were enjoying, but I just wanted to ask if, well, would it be okay if I talked with you as well? Oh, good. Thank you for allowing me to speak with you. I had something I had to ask you, and that's very difficult to do if I can't talk to you. Thank you for noticing. I tried to always be polite. My mother taught me that good manners are very important. They show people that you care about them. My name is Jane, by the way. I'm very happy to finally get the chance to introduce myself. Thank you very much for asking, but I know your name very well. To tell you the truth, I've been kind of crushing on you for quite some time now. No, really, I think you're very cute. Or should I say handsome? I don't want to offend you. Do boys think cute is weird? Do you want me to say handsome? Because I will if you want. Okay, I'll keep using cute if you're okay with that. Why, thank you. I'm so glad you think I'm cute too. I was very worried that you wouldn't. Think that, I mean. I was worried that you wouldn't think I was cute. I wasn't worried that you wouldn't say it. I don't mind if you don't say it. You're allowed to say what you want. Not that you're not allowed to think what you want, but I really hoped you did think I was cute. That would be nice. Or rather, it is nice right now that you think I'm cute. Oh, that's right. I did say I had something to ask you about. Thank you for reminding me. You're so sweet and polite. That's another thing I love about you. Anyway, I was wondering, may I kidnap you, please? Yes, that is what I said. Kidnap you. No, not like on a date. I want to bring you home, tie you up in my basement, keep you there for myself. Would that be okay? Oh, yes, I'm very serious. I think you're the sweetest, kindest, nicest, most adorable boy I've ever met, and I love you very much, and I'd like to take you home with me so that I can love you properly. I got the idea from a Yandere movie I watched the other day. The girl in that movie couldn't get her true love to notice her, so she kidnapped him and showed him how much better off he was with her. It was very sweet. Well, except for the part where she hurt him when he tried to escape, and the part where she killed a girl he used to like. Those were very rude. I assume they were added for dramatic purposes. I'm sure in the real story, she just took him and they lived happily ever after. I'm pretty sure it was based on a real story, but they couldn't say that or somebody might get in trouble. It was so romantic. It inspired me. Yes, I was going to simply take you one of these days, like the girl in the movie did, as you were walking home from school, like you are now, but I ran into some difficulties. Well, for one, you're kind of small, but you're still bigger than I am. I bought the chloroform and a handkerchief to use. In fact, I've got them right here in my bag, but I thought if I tried it out here, even if I snuck up on you, you'd probably be able to overpower me before I could knock you out. And then, if I was able to make you unconscious, tying you up out here in public would be problematic at best. Somebody would probably see, and trying to tell them that it was for your own good might not be easily accepted. Yeah, I considered telling them something like we were rehearsing for a play or that this was part of a dare, but I don't like to lie. Mom taught me that lying is very rude. Lying treats people like they don't matter. Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad you get it. And then, even if I did get you tied up without anybody noticing, it would be too difficult to carry you all the way home. I mean, it's like 2 miles from here. Like I said, you're not too big, but neither am I. I could probably drag you inside my house to where I need you to be without hurting you, but 2 miles? I don't think so. What's that, sweetie? Oh, yes, this is the direction to my house. We've been walking to my house for a while now. Yeah, a car. Well, you see, I can't drive. Yes, really. No, my license wasn't taken away. I never got one. I tried a couple of years ago. Yeah, it was not pretty. I nearly killed the dog. Poor Charlie is still scared to come near me. I took the head off of one of Father's Cupid statues in the garden. No, the garden is nowhere near the drive. And to this day, I couldn't tell you how I managed to get the car that high. And I completely totaled the Bentley. Yeah, the Bentley. Oh, did I forget to say? I'm incredibly rich. Or rather, my parents are incredibly rich. That was one of the nice things about kidnapping you. I wouldn't have to worry about hiding you from anybody at home because the home I live in is one of several places that my parents own. I did it all by myself. That's why I thought this would work in the first place. No, if I want to go anywhere, I have access to my parents' chauffeur, but as you can imagine, asking the chauffeur to help me kidnap you. Yeah, not a great plan. Huh? Oh, we'd have to turn left here to get to my house. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, kidnapping you by myself didn't seem feasible, so I thought the next best plan was to ask for your help. Yeah, I know. Ask for your help in kidnapping yourself. It does sound kind of silly now that I think about it, but it seemed like the proper thing to do at the time. No, I don't think kidnapping you would be rude at all. I've kind of seen how you're treated around here. You're picked on quite a lot. You're kind of a loner because of it. Or maybe that's just the way you want to be? Alone, I mean. Not picked on. Nobody wants to be picked on. Is it rude to give a starving man a meal without asking him if it's okay first? Is it rude to jump in and assist a man who's being mugged without first gaining his consent? Of course not. Kidnapping you without getting your permission seemed to be the right thing to do. I'm only asking you now for your help because it didn't seem like I'd be able to do that. I hope it's not actually rude to be asking. Maybe I should have kept this to myself and found another way to kidnap you. If I were big and strong, I'd have stood up to protect you against the bullies and just taken you, but, well, I'm me and. Yeah, exactly. What could I do except buy them off? Wait a minute. Could I have just bought them off? I didn't consider that. Oh well, it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm kidnapping you. With your consent, of course. What's that? Oh, no, no. That path takes you to the park. We turn right here to keep going to my place. So that's what I'm doing. I'm asking you if you'd like to help me kidnap you. Of course I would. I'd give you everything you ever wanted. Whatever you wanted to eat, whatever games you wanted to play. We could even travel to wherever you wanted to go once you acclimated to your situation and started loving me back. You name it, and it's yours. Oh, you mean me? How would I treat you? Well, I would want to snuggle you. And I mean a lot. Like all the time. Is that rude? To want to do that constantly? Is that not considering your feelings? Whew. That's good, because I think once I had you tied to my bed, I'd never let you go. I mean, never let you go out of my arms. I'd have to, like, let you go from the bed now and then. I mean, there are certain things that you can't do in bed, right? Like bathing and things that are too rude to mention here. What? No, I meant like bathroom stuff. What you're talking about can be done on the bed, but not if you don't want me to. I mean, you'd be mine forever, so I thought, you know, maybe someday, but only when you were loving me back and happy about it. No, you wouldn't have to stay tied to the bed. Unless you wanted to? Would you want to? I wouldn't want to make you get up if you were happy being in bed. Okay, good. I mean, like I said, I'd love to snuggle you all the time, and I mean all the time. But I didn't want to bore you. You'd want to do other things and enjoy the whole house, right? At first, I thought about getting you a shock collar that would stun you if you tried to leave, but that just felt wrong. That didn't seem very polite at all. So I just rigged my house to open only for me. Yeah, it took a lot of biometric locks and eye scanners and stuff like that, but now once you're in, you'll be able to move around freely, and I wouldn't have to worry about you getting away. Until you were happy and loving me back, of course. Then you could go wherever you wanted. Or would that be rude? If I let you go wherever you wanted, would that be making you feel like I didn't want you to be with me at all times? I thought it would be respecting and trusting you, but maybe I should make sure you can't be too far away from me ever. I wouldn't want you to think I'd stopped loving you. Oh, this can be tricky figuring out what the proper thing to do is. Absolutely not. I would never hurt you. And I would never ever kill anybody else. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I mean, if someone were running after you with a knife threatening to murder you and I had a gun so I could save you by killing them, wouldn't it be rude to let them kill you? Yeah, I agree. That certainly would be pretty rude. So, I can't say that I'd absolutely never kill anybody else for you, but I wouldn't do it the way the girl in the movie did it, by going after innocent people. And I'd never hurt you, even if you were bad. I don't know what bad means. In the movie, he tried to escape. That made the girl call him bad and punish him. But the way I figure it if I do everything I can to love you and care for you, why would you ever want to go anywhere? Right? That would be so rude to leave me like that. I'm so glad you think so too. Huh? Oh, yeah, this is my house. No, there's no key. I just look in the spot and put my hand here, and voila, the door opens. It's beautiful, isn't it? But it wasn't perfect until you were in it. Oh, down those stairs right there. Of course, go right ahead. Yeah, that's the bed I told you about. It's nice, isn't it? The whole room is pretty sweet. I set it up all for you. Yeah, the cuffs are on the bed ready to go. I wanted something softer like silk ropes, but I thought it might take too long to get you in and out, and I was afraid that I might leave them too loose because I didn't want to hurt you. But look, the cuffs are attached to the bed in a way that lets them move back and forth, so you can move around or even roll over if you want. Sure, you can go ahead and try it out. So, what do you think? Feels good, doesn't it? Of course I can. If I was going to snuggle you, I'd just lay right here and wrap my arm around you like this, and lay my head here and tell you I love you so much and I'll never let you go. So, what do you think? Would you like to help me kidnap you? You. You what? You already did. You're. You're. Oh my god, 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 you're here. You're here right now. I did it. Or rather, you did it. Or, oh, who cares? You're here. Oh, you're here and you're mine and I'm yours and I'm going to care for you and love you and always do what's best for you. Yes, I promise. I'll always love you. And I'll always ask first to make sure you're okay with whatever I do. Well, almost always.